Good morning, Aries, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of July the 28th to August the 3rd, 2024. I've already cut your decks and I've shuffled them all 7 times each, utilizing the numerology, the date July the 28th, 2024. This way we can dive right into the reading. I'm going to pull all of your cards first, and then we're going to go into them a little bit more individually. Okay, we are starting off with the Hermit. Okay, we have the Devil, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, 2 major arcana cards, and then the Two of Pentacles. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. There's a lot of earth energy here. And then we have the Star. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 cards, which are major arcanas, which is a very major big changes coming in for you this week. This is super exciting to see, Aries. I have my Sun in Aries, my Mars in Aries, and my Mercury in Aries, so I'm definitely down for this. Okay, so major improvements here. Jupiter is coming in to kind of give you some fortunes. You got some fluctuating income perhaps, and breaking free from establishments. All right, after taking some time out to figure out what is important for you. All right, here we are. We're starting the reading off with the Hermit. I have never even seen this one yet. Okay, so this is the Hermit. This is going within and deciphering what is important to your life and what is not, and how to lead a life full of purpose, leading with your morals, leading with your values. Perhaps the world right now is making you question everything that is going on. Perhaps there has been some situations in life. Maybe there has even been a person in your life here with the Devil. Like I don't usually get this toxic vibes from the Devil, but maybe this is somebody in your life that perhaps has triggered you to go within your cave and kind of reevaluate what your morals are, what your boundaries are. And this could be a work environment as well, so it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. The Hierophant here is with the Devil, okay? The Hierophant came with the Devil, and these are all earth signs as well. Okay, so that's something interesting to keep in mind. But putting the Hermit aside for a minute, we have the Devil with the Hierophant. Now, together, what the vibes that I'm getting here is that this could be a job. This could be institutions like religion, government, because this is Capricorn as well. And this is hierarchy, right? This is Taurus, but this is hierarchy. You see here how he has the crown. The first level here is the novice. The second level symbolizes the apprentice. And the third one signifies mastery. But this can be establishments, considering this is the Pope, right? So this is like Capricorn is indicative of top-down authoritarian structures, big government, global cabals, organized religion, even corporations, and your job as well. Okay, so your boss, or like wherever hierarchy is in your life, this can have perhaps triggered something toxic with these institutions in your life, has perhaps triggered some sort of spiritual awakening or dark night of the soul, perhaps, where you are going within, you're kind of withdrawing from the world, maybe determining or reevaluating how you're spending your time. The things in life, this trigger that has impacted you, this toxic trigger that has impacted you, be it a person in authority in your life. It could even be your father or your mother or your boss, like I said, or any of the institutions that I had mentioned, or is just the world in general. You are going within and kind of reevaluating what's important to your life. And you're kind of detaching yourself, which is probably good for you at this moment. Okay, you see, this is the world. The world is still turning here, and she's fishing on this tower. She's fishing on this lighthouse. And what I'm getting here, I've never seen this card yet in this deck, is that you're fishing for what's important, and you're fishing through the bullshit, and you're trying to decipher, you're taking some time out to figure out who you are and what your place in this crazy world is. There's a lot of earth energy here as well. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo, Devil, which is Capricorn, like I said, and Hierophant, which is Taurus. And then we also do have here the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles can indicate spinning too many plates, working on too many things, and kind of not having a balance. So this is kind of good to see that you are taking some time out here to determine what is important, how you can manage your time, and what it is that you want to continue to work on, because you are leveling up here as well. You are leveling up. So I'm going to be breaking free from the external world now, and its impact on you, and going into hermit mode. And now I'm going to be extrapolating the message here based on you and these cards, and how you are internally encompassing these archetypes. Okay, so do you see here how there's also a tower on this card? And so she is weighing out. So there's like an infinity symbol here, and you see how she's fishing here, and she's kind of fishing into infinity, into the stars. It's kind of interesting that they're kind of similar in this way. And the world is below her here. The world is below her here. And so you're juggling too many things perhaps, and you're being encouraged to take some time out to determine if the things that you're focusing on are having a toxic, the devil, toxic impact on your health, on your ability to be productive with the things that are important, okay? Because sometimes we spend time on things that are not conducive to our, here, I'm going to put these together now, not conducive to our potential, okay? So bad habits that can infiltrate our ability to be productive and our ability to level up. Okay, like I did mention, this is the novice, the apprentice, the master. You are being bestowed onto blessings. You hold the key to level up here. You have Jupiter as well. You have the Wheel of Fortune in this reading, and you have the star too. So we'll get into that in a minute, but you want to make sure that some of the plates that you are spinning is eating away at your time. Okay, so with me, there's so much going on in the world right now that is making me really glued to my phone, to my screen. And even though I know that I should be balancing my time, it's not all about hustling, right? With my projects that I'm working on, I should have some time out, which you can schedule some time in your day to go and check out what is going on, right? But you don't need to continuously refresh the screen constantly, because nothing, like, you can check it once or twice a day and that's good. Try to channel your energy. Like, I have a guitar that I want to start playing. I have gardening that I'd like to do. There's other things in life that I can spend my time doing that is considered downtime and that is not addictive, okay? And the devil can be toxic habits. You see how it can like trap you, like in the spider web here. She's alluring you here, this fighter with this cute little outfit. She's alluring you here with this cherry, and she's making herself look all attractive. But it can trap you in this cycle of and then you're not reaching your full potential. It's not about having to be busy all the time, but there are other aspects of yourself that you should probably uh, try to, not like, you want to seek out. So like creative endeavors, how to reach your full potential by tapping into other aspects of yourself that perhaps you wouldn't necessarily tap into because of these toxic habits. So doom scrolling, watching the news, drinking at excess, okay, because it affects your ability to function the next day, or it inhibits your creativity. Okay, smoking weed. I used to do all these things a lot more when I was younger, and now I don't even think about these things anymore. I have outgrown and I'm matured, and this is really interesting to see because my father was an alcoholic. Okay, and I think my mother even thought that that's what I would be down the road, especially after he passed away when I was 17. So as you spiritually elevate, it is important for you to tap into other aspects of your personality, making music, being creative, painting, going for runs, channeling your emotions in productive ways like weightlifting, singing, yoga, just going out for a walk in nature instead of these toxic things, like even casual sex. If you're using, these are all distractions. These are all distractions from you sitting down and feeling your feelings and channeling them in an appropriate way. So this can be, and these can inhibit your ability to not only be productive in what you're working on, but be productive in your spiritual ascension and reaching your full potential. Okay. Now, this card also, this card, so this card here, the Two of Pentacles, can also indicate fluctuating finances. But we're going to get into that in just a minute here. I want to go back to the Devil here, and I want to also touch base on the allegory and the story of the devil or Lucifer. Okay, these are two different things. But like the way that the Bible or that mainstream religion paints him out to be is a little bit different than what other, so that's mainstream Christianity and mainstream Judaism. If you ever seek out Gnosticism, it's Gnostic Christianity. There's a group of Christians back a long time ago that they had access to all these different gospels and all these different books that were banned from the Bible because it didn't fit the narrative that the mainstream Christian religion was trying to push, because it's all about control, right? So you know, the God in the Old Testament is actually not the true one God. He is an archon, and he created this world and humanity in order to trap people in here so that they would worship him. He's a vengeful God. He's a jealous God. He is a war God, and he loves sacrifice, like animal sacrifice, human sacrifice. And he created this world to trap us in here, and he disallowed individuals like Adam and Eve from eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, because it would expose them to the truth that they are divine beings themselves. And he wanted to keep them ignorant. And this is the whole, and the serpent in the allegory of the Garden of Eden in Gnosticism is sometimes even referred to as, that's Jesus Christ. That is the Kundalini, the Christ consciousness that encouraged them to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and to expose themselves to the fact that they are actually divine beings, that they can tap into Christ consciousness. This is a consciousness. And Lucifer, in the allegory of being the archangel, he broke away from this god Yaldabaoth, the demiurge. Okay, even in the New Testament, Jesus indicates that he is not the son of that God. He is the son of the true one light God. Okay, and so Lucifer broke free from the demiurge and wanted to help humanity reach their independence and go back to their divinity. Okay, so you're breaking free from, you're going within and you're breaking free from ideologies that are holding you back. You are starting to think for yourself. Okay, you're having a dark night of the soul here, and you're questioning a lot of things, which is good. You need to question everything, like all the time, but especially these days. We don't even know what is true and what is not. And as you start breaking free from dogma, as you start breaking free from institutional ideologies, mainstream ways of thinking, Jupiter here is going to, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor. You are being asked to also seek out knowledge and try to tap into the energies and the archetypes of all of the fixed signs here. We have Taurus, we have Aquarius, we have Scorpio, and we have Leo. Okay, so look into what those archetypes of those zodiac signs are and try to fix yourself into these things. You're being asked to become more grounded as well as you go into hermit mode. You have so much earth here. Okay, you have a lot of healing going on here as well. We have the hermit and we have the star. The star is all about Aquarius. It's all about more people oriented as opposed to, so that's interesting because we have Aquarius and Capricorn, and a lot of transformation going on right now is because Pluto, the planet of death, rebirth, and transformation, is oscillating its final dance between Capricorn, which is top-down authoritarian structure, and in Aquarius. It's at 0 degrees of Aquarius right now. Okay, and it's going to go or it's at right at the end of Capricorn. It's right at the end between the signs right now. And it's been going back and forth. And it's going to enter Aquarius in November, I believe. And then fully. And then that's going to be like that. It's going to be like that for the next 240 years. So Pluto, the planet, was in Capricorn, okay? Top-down authoritarian structure. As the year goes on, we're going to see all the top-down authoritarian structures double down before we get into humanity-based grassroots leadership and organized communities. Okay, but this is all about healing. Okay, so you're breaking free from toxic establishments, ways of thinking. You're having a dark night of the soul. You are healing. You're going through a transformation right now. And you are being in, like, this is a card about healing. She's taking care of herself. She's nourishing herself. And she's nourishing the environment and the community that she lives in. This is a card about hope. You have hope coming in as well. That you have the 10, you have number 10, you have the Wheel of Fortune. It is turning in your favor. You are bossing up here. You are leveling up because you are breaking free from the chains of external locus of control. Like, you're not allowing anybody else to control the way you think and what you want to do in life anymore. Okay, you are breaking free from that. And you are getting blessings bestowed onto you, and you are leveling up. You are reaching mastery here. And because of this, because this is, you're leveling up here, and Jupiter is expanding and bringing luck to you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. The Two of Pentacles is you're going to be experiencing some financial increase as well. But be mindful that if you do not break free, do not step into your independence, okay, or try to become self-reliant and self-sufficient, and if you don't see the sign right here, then your money can go down, as well. Okay, but I'm not really just be mindful of that. Okay, but what I'm getting is if you follow the energy that is available for you this week with respects to going within, don't fight this process of death and rebirth that you're going through. You are leveling up here, and if you start balancing out your time and start nourishing yourself here, nourishing yourself, like I had mentioned, by being aware of what you spend your time on and trying to focus on tapping into those aspects of your personality that perhaps are dormant, that want to come out, and channeling your emotions in a non-toxic way, but in something that can be conducive to your spiritual development. All right, we're going to end off with Sufi Wisdom Oracle card. Self-creation. There you go. Be the author of your own life. Couldn't have said it better myself. Here we go. I am not one who is weak against the turn of destiny. I will undo the wheel of heaven if it turns against my wish. That sounds like Lucifer. There are things in life that are in our control and those which are not. Inner peace and outer effectiveness come to those who can distinguish between the two. When we feel weak in the face of that which we can change, we fall short of our dreams. By realizing we can adjust ourselves to what happens to us in life, we can take charge of determining our own response to our reality in a creative way. Wow. Hafiz's compassionate guidance tells you not to dwell in the past or worry about the future. Being the author of your own life means concentrating on the present moment. You can change your perception. You can do something different. Try learning a new skill instead of following a routine. Holy crap. This means setting aside how you think things should be, for it's not helpful to focus on what might have been if things were different. Dear one, do not be overly attached to things you cannot change. Focusing on the paths of others does not bring you the inner peace of personal accomplishment. Touch the creative spark within you and feel how renewing it is connected with your inner innocence and purity. Wow. By trusting the flow, you'll be able to envision new possibilities and create a world of your own. Let the universal energy guide you toward a creative power you may never have imagined you could share. The mantra for you this week is, I am determined to adjust myself to what is not in my control and change what I am able to change to create my desired life. Wow. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Aries, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. That is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all of the energy you provided me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, Aries. Bye-bye.